sea is so flat and calm today, and the tide must have been right in overnight. It's very misty out there, but the sun's trying to come through and burn off the mist. You can see how high the tide must have been, because this walkway that you've often seen me travel down before is completely soaking wet. So the tide must have been way in, up over that. You see that water running down off of the red stone underneath there, sparkling in the sunshine. Not sure how well my camera will pick that up. It's lovely. I think I'm going to go and sit and perch on one of those rocks and accept the fact that I'm going to get a wet bum. I think it'll be worth it to be so close to the calm sea. Spotted this fossil shell in the rock. Hi, welcome to the Y&Y's YouTube channel. My name is Angela, and all of the places you can find me should be linked in the description box just below this video. Welcome to a Y&Y's Extra. After probably what is a minute or two of footage, here I am finally doing an introduction. But I had a lovely walk down here to the beach today, so I thought I'd share that with you. I thought I'd just sit today and do a bit of spinning and chat to you. Nothing more than that, really. I was a bit in two minds about whether to come down here today. It's a bank holiday weekend here in the UK, and the newspapers have been full of, in my opinion, irresponsible headlines about lockdown restrictions easing, speculating about what our Prime Minister is going to announce in his speech on Sunday, which made me feel a little bit anxious because I went into the post office yesterday, and the newspaper headlines, I don't buy a newspaper on a regular basis, but the newspaper headlines that I saw in the shop were all about freedom and happy Monday, we're all going to be allowed out and the restrictions are going to be easing, and that just made me feel really anxious. And I think the media is being completely irresponsible. We've got the highest death rate in Europe, and the numbers daily are not falling. They're not growing, but they're not falling either, and it's just, anyway, as you know, I try to keep COVID talk away from the channel, but my anxiety levels have been pretty high over the last couple of days, and I've come down here to find a glorious, calming, still day today. I brought with me my drop spindle, which I'm keeping at the moment in a gorgeous project bag that was sent to me by Kate recently. Hi Kate, if you're watching. And I've got this beautiful textured bat in here that is the last of the fibre that Julie sent to me earlier on in the year. And I'm just spinning it up on my drop spindle, and it's turning into a lovely textured yarn. And I think I was spinning this when I did my little sort of no chat spinning on the beach video a couple of weeks ago. I just thought I'd bring it down and do a bit of spindling and try to wash away some of those feelings of anxiety. I realise how lucky and privileged I am to have such a beautiful space really near to my home that I can come and escape to. It was quite busy on the streets when I was walking down here, so I was feeling a bit like, oh, am I going to be able to sit and enjoy it? But as per usual, I've walked down the beach and there's no one here. A couple of intrepid dog walkers, as is normal, all that I've seen so far. So I feel quite happy and at peace to sit here for a little while and spin. There are no questions for you today other than how are you doing? I hope that you've had an okay week. As I say, my anxiety levels have been high the last couple of days, but I try to keep that sort of thing away from the channel as much as possible. But I think it's also important to acknowledge that the videos that I put up here on the channel are a bit of a respite and a bit of a distraction, and I'm feeling those anxieties and concerns, as is everyone, and that's completely normal. I hope that wherever you are able to have a space to escape to. Maybe that's your garden, maybe that's just a room in your house or a space in your house that brings you calm. I know that not everyone is able to get out and about, and not everyone has easy access to outside space, so as I do feel extremely lucky and extremely privileged to have this on my doorstep. But I hope that you have somewhere that brings you the same sense of calm as I feel when I come here. The tide is slipping out quite fast already. In the 10 minutes that I've sat here, it's crept away from these rocks that I'm sitting on and is sliding further and further away, so I think I might stand and spin a little bit closer to the sea. I'm not doing anything particular with this bat in terms of prepping it before I'm spinning it. I'm just letting the yarn be what it wants to be. It's lovely and textured, and I think maybe I will try and use it in a woven project at some point, but I don't have any particular plans. But basically all I'm doing is just ripping chunks off the bat and attaching them to my spindle and letting them be what they want to be. The spindle that I'm using was one that was also sent to me by Julie, and it came to me as a top whirl spindle, but it had this removable hook with a little bit of a dent in the top, so I figured I would just reattach it as a bottom whirl. I have one other bottom whirl spindle, so I thought it'd be fun to have another bottom whirl in my collection, and this is doing a really great job of spinning this fibre. It's got quite a long spin time, which is lovely. Right, should we go a little bit closer to the water? The sun is really starting to break through now. I think you can probably tell in the sky behind me what was a misty kind of grey-blue colour is now becoming absolutely blue. And this morning the stillness and the colours have been completely reminding me of the beautiful colours in this fibre. This project I picked up on a little bit of a whim to bring down with me today seems to have been the perfect choice. I think I'm going to head on for a little bit more of a walk down the beach and then head home, so as I'm not out in the sun for too long. You'll have to let me know if you're getting fed up of the beach, because I come down here quite a lot and I film down here quite a lot. If you're getting sick of it, let me know. Also, please do let me know in the comments below how you are doing, what kind of week you've had, and what lovely projects have been keeping you company this week. I hope, as always, that you manage to stay safe and well, and if you are not in the position to be able to stay home, if you are out there every day doing your job, then a very big thank you from me to you for everything that you're doing for your community right now. I hope that you and those around you are doing everything possible to help you stay safe. Until we get to spend time together again, I hope you get to do some of the things that you love. Great big woolly hugs to you all. Bye for now.